Wagwan viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video from the DNA Football people. So if you're new, consider subscribe and do hit the like button and listen this video if you're watching a playback. So hit the like button. Do the right thing, people. So people, we have a shocking news come out on Messi Greenwood. And you don't know from Messi Greenwood, it the airwave, it's a algorithm. It him name it the airwave. I don't know all that go already, especially on the Jamaican scene. So definitely, people, an article came out about Macy Greenwood of coming back to Jamaica, but you have Reggaeboyz stars, which they quoted in the athletics, and you have some other of news already bring it out as well that who never really been there before shouldn't have come to play the playoff, which we're going to get into the details, people. And the two players which we are talking about is Isaac Hayden and Amari'i Bell. Don't get it twisted, people. This can be a false or some rumors because we haven't saw these players do any interview, anything at all, after or before. So we don't know where the story came up from, but obviously I have to bring it to you people and let you know what's really going on inside the space of the Jamaican football because it's a chaos right now, people. So, people, yesterday I saw this story and I said, let me do some research, let me do some digging. The first one I end up on is ESPN, and what I saw on ESPN, I didn't see a reader, a writer who wrote it, and I was watching Jason Guna, big up yourself, my brother, and he was saying that he didn't have a writer. Cause normally when you see an article came out, it have the writer, the editor, and all these other people name in the article. So apparently this one of these don't have it. So it's referring to athletics. So most of the article are basing up on the athletics. So the athletics is one of the most credible sources that's in the England part. So more than likely that is where most of these articles came out from and get the information and put it out in their own words. But when it just dropped, people, I never believe it. I thought it was a fake, but up to now, I still don't believe it, same way, because I just cannot say that these players really said that. It's not nothing bad what they said because what they said is definitely true. But obviously, I don't think they would have turned down a world class player like this, Mr. Greenwood, to play for Jamaica people. So that's just my opinion, people. You see, but obviously, people, we're going to go through the quotes of Isaac Hayden and Amari'i Bell and give our take in this one, people, and the world class player, Mr. Greenwood, at this moment, which we know that if this player has to play for Jamaica, then nothing can stop it. I don't think players will stop it still because a lot of people would love to play with Mr. Greenwood. You understand me, people? So they have to come to a conclusion and come in a meeting, players, coaches, and everybody, to come to a conclusion to really pacify this if they want him to come, people. So let me go into the article and give the full details and then give my take, people. So they say on Greenwood, Hayden added, the quality of the player, his numbers, what he is producing is of the highest level. Hear that, people? That is the first sentence. The quote sentence is from Isaac Hayden. He praises Macy Greenwood in that part. So I continue. But it comes down to principle and integrated. If players can just rock up because of a World Cup, it would make the whole thing farce. That would say a lot about the players and the organization for allowing that to happen. So that is the first quote from Isaac Hayden, people. Quote unquote Isaac Hayden, because I never hear Isaac Hayden come out. So I could use allegedly. Right, people? So apparently, what you get from this piece of information, or this piece of sentence that I read, people, and I could tell you what I really get from it. It's not a disrespect quote, and it's not nothing rational to this try to keep X the player from the international scene, but it's what he said, that the principles in integrated of the player to come in, it would have looked bad, and the organization to not really put in put in a player at this moment to really qualify us for the last two games in the playoff. And he said that we could have used other players instead of bringing him who was not in the tournament of the group stage, you know? So apparently he's not with it of him coming in for these two games and beyond if Jamaica qualify. So he don't agree with it, you know? So this is Amari'i Bell's statement. So Amari'i Bell has accumulated 29 Jamaican caps. 29 Jamaican caps since his first call up in 2021, and reflected a concern among the squad. Many of us for years have put out blood, sweat, and tears into playing for the nation, with a lot of things happening in the background, he says. We we have had to deal with all that. It would seem fair to people who have been through that whole process and will never get another chance to play at a World Cup. It's a bit controversial. So that is what Bell said on the same piece of information that they stated about Macy Greenwood. It is not a direct statement about Macy Greenwood, you know, but obviously they those two, based on what they quote here, they will not agree with it. So he used blood, sweat, and tears. So a lot of players who was playing at the at the first end of it didn't even get a looking in, and they got dropped, maybe injuries and all these other things. Maybe be the concern to as well, people. He said, Defin- definitely, especially when it's a World Cup, you want good vibes and good energy around the squad. You would want you wouldn't want any distance between any players. So apparently he mentioned that a lot of people, a lot of the players them wouldn't agree, or maybe some would agree, and the distantness and the between the players would not be good enough, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, people. I want you to give your take down below in the comment section. And let me know what you think about this one. You know? Because definitely it don't look good. Just don't look good at all, people. So right now, people, I still can't say I believe this article. I believe the whole thing, because I'd never hear any of these players came out and say anything about Messi Greenwood or whatever the case. I never hear nobody say that. And let me tell you, fly high, fly low, no people. If Rudolph Speed himself wanted Macy Greenwood, I don't think no players can really stop it still, you know, unless them have to go work with it, and then just don't show up. Because remember, you know, this man is like him, have him life on the line for the Reggaeboyz at the end of it, where he's an interim manager, and he want to do everything in his power to qualify for the World Cup at this stage, and try to shut up a lot of people, because you know he's not likable in Jamaica, and a lot of people don't like this man. I myself as well including, I don't really rate this man. I understand because he's not a good person. He's crippling the football. So if he wanted the best player like Mr. Greenwood in the Reggaeboyz team, then he will go for it and he will make it his uttermost best to get Mr. Greenwood people. So that is just my take, people. So give your take down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this one. Big up on yourself. I'm out.